Not an echo. Pull up a chair, grab a straw. It's the Juice Box. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Juicy, and welcome back with Is. It's Black History. It's been Black History Month, and I haven't even said nothing about it. Is that bad? Oh wow. Okay. Reassurance. Gotta love it. It's your girl Juicy, and today we are just how can I put this? I'm just going to be reading a few things that you guys have sent me. Can you turn me down a little bit? Thank you. That's good, because my voice is a little annoying to myself when I hear it. Oh, you agree? Cool. Great. Shout out to, I'm going to say Dro, because Mr. Mike is absent today. Everybody say hi to Dro. Not young Dro, but Dro. Bye, Mr. Mike. Okay, so I have about 4 different things. Hopefully I have time to get to them all. The first one, a girl sent it to me like the first time I went live on here. And I'm gonna read it. We're just gonna get right into it, okay, y'all? So I'm not gonna say her name. We just gonna call her Kiki. Kiki says, my baby daddy is a preacher's kid. Their baby is 5 months, and come to find out, he got another baby who's 6 months. Didn't know my whole pregnancy. I reached out to his mom's because I felt like she knew about the other baby on the way. Knew about my baby once I told her. I keep asking for a DNA test. I don't want to say, okay, yeah, I keep asking for a DNA test because if the nigga in denial, we can nip it in the bud. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. Y'all need to learn how to spell. I love y'all dearly, but this is really hard for me to read. We can nip it in the bud. Girl, his mama is understandable. Wait, hold on. His mama told me until her son acknowledges my baby, she don't want no parts of my baby, which is understandable. No, it's not. Because females do be putting babies on men that's not theirs. But that's not my case. No, he don't want a DNA test because we both know she is his baby. And he trying to play the fact that he had a baby on the girl didn't know about her at all. None. And I've been dealing with for 5 years, so it hurted because nigga, you switched like a pussy little bitch. So I found the other baby mama on Instagram, sent her the FOC papers. Ooh, text messages, everything. Girls, she said, I already know. Okay, we just jumping right into the nitty gritty, huh? Okay, not the FOC papers though, sis. Like, you got friend of court involved. I'm gonna say this situation is messy, and unfortunately it's 2 children, innocent children involved. I would never recommend reaching out to the mom, because at the end of the day, he's a grown man. When you're grown enough to lay down and make up a baby or 2 babies, you're grown enough to stand there and deal with it yourself. From personal experience, I'm never calling my son's father's mother, because that's her son. If you thinking she's going to, be, understanding, or what's the word, come from a mother's point of view, no. Mother or daughter. I don't know if a boy was to come to my mama about a baby, I don't know, she'd be like, you the dummy who had a baby by her. But sis, all I'm gonna say is welcome to the club. Being a single parent, it's not all bad. It's pretty lit over here. I'm happy, the baby be happy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta put your big girl drawers on and do it yourself, because you can't wait around for a man to actually want to be in a child's life. My son is 8, and we not waiting no more. We done moved on. It's lit over here. But yeah, don't reach out to the other baby mama, because she probably in her feelings about other things as well. And, maybe y'all should get cool and actually, have play dates and work together. Maybe that'll be your little village right there. But don't be having a hate train for y'all baby daddy together. That's really weak. That's a weak bitch thing to do. That's what I will say. Don't be comparing notes. So he did this to me, and girl, he did this for me, and he said that. Like, no. If y'all want to get together, link up, and jump him, I'm all for that. Make sure y'all record it and send it to me, please. Thank you. Okay. This next one was sent to me the other day. Hey, Juicy. My daughter is my first daughter, and she's 12 years old, and now has a so-called girlfriend she associates with at school. Should I go crazy on her or just talk? Dro, hey. Let me ask you have any children, Dro?
Yes.
Girls or boys?
2 boys, 2 girls.
Ooh, so you just like my daddy. It's like, no, he got like 6 girls. If your daughter, who's 12, was to tell you she has a girlfriend, how would you react?
I actually do have a daughter that is.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your first reaction?
It was shocking, but I kind of knew.
Right.
Because when she took a picture with a male, she looked
like, this ain't it.
Yeah,
You know what's crazy? I've been hearing that a lot. Like, parents can tell when their child is going to be a lesbian or gay. Honestly, because I have a lesbian sister, and she even told me, she's like, she went to prom with a boy, and she said she hated it. Yeah, so it's like, at that age, at 12, you are kind of getting into knowing who you are. You starting to develop more. You know what you do and you don't like. I have nieces that are grown. Like, my oldest niece, she has 3 boys. And sometimes I just be looking like, y'all are really like women, like grown women. And it just scares me. They have boyfriends, which is weird because I ain't even got no men. But all my nieces got men. But you know, whatever. It is what it is. We're not clapping for that. No. But my dad has majority girls and 1 boy. So honestly, I think at that age, I would recommend just talking and listening, because they already probably just like confused with how they feeling. Going crazy is not gonna make it no better. It's actually gonna make it worse. They're gonna resent you, like, you don't love me for me. And I think people say it's easier when it's a daughter, because what if your son wants to say, I like boys?
I believe that for me, I think that would be a little harder to deal with.
Right. That's what I'm thinking, because I have a son and I have a bunch of nephews, but my older nephews, they're all very much into girls. You know, we're gonna leave them alone. But I have a bunch of friends that have boys. Me personally, I don't think I wouldn't be upset, or I wouldn't be hurt, or I wouldn't be mad or anything. I just want my child to be happy. And I feel like if that's what makes you happy, then so be it. A lot of people feel like, oh no, we cannot. You got to get that up out of them. How you going to try to change somebody? If that's the case, I would have changed. If we were able to change our child, I'm pretty sure my mom would have changed me a long time ago. It's a lot of stuff that I do that my mama don't like. But, be a listen. Don't come to the friend mode. Still be a parent and listen, but do your research. Get as much information as you can to help your child, and yeah, don't go crazy, because it's really not that. It's not worth it, because they already probably feel alone and feel exiled. So don't be that person. Okay. Now this, dang it, it's in my phone. No, it's not. It's in my computer. I'm gonna read another one that I got from social media. Actually, it came from Facebook, which is crazy. And yeah, I just feel like people are a wee bit sick in this world. We already got a lot going on in the world in general. So this just it made me laugh, because I feel like maybe the person wasn't serious, but you just never know nowadays. So let me pull this up. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me see. Where is that thing at? Here it is. Now this is funny. It says, My 32-year-old fiance has a 5-year-old daughter. Her mother passed away when she was giving birth to her. He has been raising her ever since he lost his wife, with the help of his family, of course. I am now in the picture, and we're going to get married in 2023. Congratulations. And I'm 6 months pregnant with his son. I'm not the stepmother type. So I won't treat his daughter the same way I would treat our son. To be quite honest, she annoys me. She looks exactly like her mother. Why are you clapping at that? That's not a clap.
I thought you said she annoyed you.
No, she annoys me. She said the little girl annoys her. She looks exactly like her mother, so she constantly reminds my fiance of his dead wife, and she is very attached to her daddy, which makes me afraid that my son will not be able to bond with his father because of her. Basically, I want to tell my fiance to get rid of her. Get rid of her. She can live with her grandparents, or we can find her a nice couple that wants to adopt a child. I don't know how to approach the situation, but I need to find a way to convince my fiance to get rid of her. I'm not a bad person. I'm just trying to look out for my son and make sure that he will get his father's attention that all his father's attention that he deserves. Please help. First of all, girl, fuck you. Second of all, she said get rid of her. And number one, of course she's going to be attached to her father. A girl's first love is her dad. My daddy get on my nerve, but I don't play about him. And how you going to make a man get rid of his firstborn? Just because he has her doesn't mean he's going to love his son any less. If anything, he's going to be even happier that she has a sibling to grow up with and, be attached to as well. She just lost her mother before she came into this world. And I hope that I really hope this is a joke. Because the title says, I want my fiance to get rid of his 5-year-old daughter. I honestly hope this is not serious. I hope this is a joke. I hope this is some type of ruse, because for any female to sit here and say, I want to get rid of I want my fiance to get rid of his daughter, you got to be sick. Something is seriously wrong with you. You really got to have some type of, all your screws is loose, the lights are not on upstairs, something. But, we can't help you, sis. You need to talk to God, because child, the ghetto. Yeah, no, it's giving very much. I'm looking over it again because I'm really trying to make sure I grasp this, because he's 32 and his daughter's 5. How old is she? She doesn't even say how old she is. But my whole thing is, a man is never going, in my opinion, is never going to, what's the word? Not give the love to his son. If anything, men look forward to having their first son. I don't know no man that doesn't want to have a son. But at the same time, how does a child annoy you? She didn't ask to be here. It's not her fault. Are you crazy? Are you nuts? Then you 6 months. What's crazy is that God will do something to you and to punish you for your thoughts, and even having that mentality that an innocent child annoys you and you want to get rid of her. Don't block your blessings, because listen, karma got everybody's number, and when she called, baby, she called. So I got another scenario. Now this one is it's kind of I want to say off the dome, I guess I want to say, I don't know. But let's say for example, because nowadays it's a lot of men that don't want to be involved in their children's life. And, that's very common, believe it or not. But I came across a situation where there's a guy that I know, and he has 2 children. And one of the mothers is just totally against having the child around his father. And like I said, it's rare that I don't even want to say it's rare, because that makes it sound really bad. But a lot of times you find it more common that a man won't want to deal with a child because of the mother and all that, versus putting in the effort and still trying, still being consistent and trying to, okay, I want to see my child. I want to see my child. So I just feel like, how do you're the significant other of the guy, and you ready to go. You like, you know what? I'm sick of my man, being upset, and not being able to see his child is not right. Do you intervene? Do you sit back and just, try to help him, be supportive? Because me personally, I'm really like, okay, I need to know where she at. I want to talk to her. If she want to take it there, we could take it there. But it's just like, how do you deal with something like that, especially when your man is like visibly upset and distraught about not being able to be around his child, and it's literally nothing he can do? Like, there's no way around it. Going through the court, unfortunately, friend of court is not set up to support black men trying to be in their child's life. I've seen it plenty of times firsthand, that a man could be doing everything right, paying child support, doing parenting time, being present, being positive, and a judge will sometimes, most of the time, take in favor of the mom. So, Dro, let me ask you this. Wait, do you have a good relationship with your children's mother?
Yes.
Okay. So, I can't even ask you then. That's good. I'm glad somebody has a good relationship in here. Let me see. I'm trying to think of something else. I thought I was going to be like longer than this. This is a little quick session today. It's only 9:18.
I can give you. Go ahead.
Oh, no. Let's hear it. Come on.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Ask the question.
I can't remember. No, I want to hear what you had to say.
Oh no, you was asking me.
Yeah. Oh no, what was I gonna say? Say for example, you dating a girl, and just for the kicks and giggles. Say for example, you don't have a good relationship. For how many baby mamas you got?
I just got one. One.
Whoa, y'all hear that? He got one. He's a good father. You hear me? Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna put his Instagram up for y'all. Wait, is it okay to slide in your DMs? Ooh, that's a no, ladies. False alarm. Abort mission. Abort mission. Abort. So say, for example, like you dating somebody and you didn't have a good relationship with your child's mother. And it's like a constant thing. You do everything she wants you to do. You pay child support. You help out with school, extracurricular activities, Christmas, birthdays, holiday, all that. You all across the board with everything. And yet, it's still, no, you can't see your children. And it's like nothing you do, even like she don't even let them come around your family around the holidays. Like you and your girl, y'all done got this life set up, and your girl has children, and she wants y'all to be a blended family. We gonna make this work. She done set up the rooms for you and for your children. They're comfortable. It's not nothing that they're gonna need. Her family embraces them, and then it's still like, no, you can't see your children.
I think in a situation like that, I believe if a man is a man, a woman is going to treat him like a man.
Right.
She's not going to keep the children away from him. As long as he's handling his business, but if he's doing all that and she still is keeping the children away, take her ass to court.
But
although, like you said, it is.
Yeah, friend of court is not a black man's best friend, and
it don't hurt to try though.
It doesn't hurt to try, but I done literally been down in friend of court with a friend of mine when he was trying to increase his parenting time. He had got a job to where he was able to spend more time during the weekends and the certain mornings and evenings. So he wanted to be around them. He was like, I could get them on the mornings you got to work. I can take them to school. I can pick them up on these days, and I can keep them on the weekends. I got a lot of vacation time, all that. So we go down there, and I've been to friend of court trying to get stuff together with my child's father, and it was a lot, but it was easy for me. Like, I didn't have no problem. Besides the people behind the desk at friend of court, y'all know who y'all are in that clerk office. Y'all hoes wrong. Y'all need to fix y'all attitudes and y'all wigs, but that's neither here nor there. They gave him a hard time And what do you like? We literally went in there, and you had to have your case numbers. You got to have the little stickers. You literally got to clear your whole day.
You gotta have your shit together.
Yeah, you do. And you have to be patient because they're going to try you. So we go in there. I'm telling him what he got to do. I had already gave him the rundown. Like, you clear your whole day because we going to be down here for a minute. We get in there and he following everything I tell him to do. We get to the front desk. Let me show you the lady. I wish I had a wig because her wig was like askew. You got to put these stickers right here. I was like, he did. I already showed him. Do you have your case in a copy of it? We already went downstairs and got the copy. I'm talking to him. I'm like, okay, I understand, but I'm just, telling you we already did that. We did all that before we came up here. When there's a fee to file, and if you can't afford it, you have to show proof, fill out the waiver, and show proof that you can't afford it. He was like, I have a money order for the fee. I'm not tripping on that. Okay, wait right here. And she goes sit down. She didn't take his papers or nothing. She just sat down. So after that, I'm like, okay, cool. We just gonna be patient. Just be cool. So 5 minutes go by, 10 minutes go by. People coming in and literally standing where we at. And I'm like, I'm looking around. It's like 6 women in there. I'm like, excuse me, can we get some help? 1 minute, ma'am. I'm like, are y'all on lunch or something? And if we were on lunch, we wouldn't be in here. And I was like, okay, now, lady. Okay, my mama working human resources. Don't lose your job, okay? But it's like the hurdles that we had to go through. It was not like that when I had to file my motion. Like, they didn't give me no problem. I mean, they had an attitude, but it wasn't, oh, they did it. Like, I literally didn't know what to do when I went. They explained it to me. Then they even was like, oh, when you're done, just come back up here. I got you. But when a man come in there and he want to increase his parenting time, it's like,
It was a total opposite.
it is. And I'm like, why don't y'all have the same energy for men that want to be around their children? Granted, it's some scumballs out there. It's some dudes out there that are and that don't deserve, to be a father or be around their children. But the ones that actually put forth the effort, why is that so, like, it's literally, like, they make to the point where you be like, you know what, F this. I don't want to do it. I'm straight. I'm leaving. They want you to walk out. They want you to get frustrated. And I feel like, do the higher up people know about this? Do they know how much they put these men through just so they can see their kids? They're not asking for them lower the child support. They're asking for more parenting time. What's the issue?
I believe they do. I think they just don't do shit about it.
It get to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm going to catch her outside in the parking lot, and I'm going to fix her wig for her permanently. I'm trying to think what else. What other questions I got? Yeah, I'm prepared. I was prepared, and I was early, but... yeah. Oh, so we're gonna talk about this. So, say for example, let me ask you this. Say for example, not even gonna say an example. I just want your input from a man's standpoint. A guy that's been kicking it with a girl for about a year, nothing exclusive. They just kicking it. He never wants to go out with her. Says he doesn't like to travel. Doesn't want to go out to eat. None of that. And it's like always something, like always. What does that,
As far as from a male's point of view?
Mm-hmm.
If I keep spinning you, it's either I don't want to fuck with you or I just want to fuck you. One or the other. Or I could just be, shit. I'm going to be real.
Mm-hmm.
When I kick it with a chick, I let her know I got a woman. You know what I'm saying? If she down with it, then she down with it.
Right.
But I let her know I'm top. Like, shit, if we fucking, we fucking.
Right.
Going out, we gonna go out. We gonna do whatever it is that we do. But if we fucking, we fucking.
Listen. But that's the thing is, like, the person is single. So, I don't know. Like, I've never came across a dude that doesn't want to travel, don't want to do nothing, don't want to, like, it ain't like he broke or nothing. It's just like...
Is the time the issue?
No. All he want to do is work.
Well, he want to get money.
So what are you getting money for? If I'm busting my ass, I'm going to enjoy the fruits of my labor.
You don't know what his vices are?
No. I'm starting to think he just want to get dressed, get cute, and be around his homeboys all the time.
Oh, well.
If you want to be a bad bitch, just stay there. That's all I
can't say nothing.
Yeah, about to say but it's like no vices. None really. I don't think. Let me think. I don't think so. Like, not really a heavy drinker. I say his vices, he talk a lot of shit. Like, he a big, but I think that's why I like him. He talk that shit. Like, I like somebody that could keep up with me, that know how to like to go back and forth, like pop your shit and don't get offended. Because when I be drinking and I get to going, listen, you either gonna laugh and join in or you gonna get offended and be like, I'm straight on you. And I be like, you can't take a joke because I have dark humor.
Have thick skin.
Yeah, but I have dark humor too.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And I love dad jokes.
Oh, really?
Yes. You want to hear one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on. So, Dro, I learned how to make holy water. You just boil the hell out of it. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I got another one. You want to hear another one?
Yeah, give me some more.
Okay. Let me think. Oh, here go one. What's blue and smells like red paint?
I have no idea.
Blue paint. Boom, boom. I got him again. I told you these jokes are so whack, but they so funny. Do I got another one? No, I'm not doing no more dad jokes. I got a problem. But that's my thing. I want to find a dad joke book and just literally just go through it and just, oh my God, that'll be my whole stand up thing. If I ever do I can't do stand up. It would have to be pre-recorded.
You can do it.
Cause then I get to saying stuff and they get offensive and they be like, wow. And I be like, yeah.
That's the thing with comedy. Comedy is supposed to be offensive.
It's supposed to, but it's so sensitive now. Like one of my favorite comedians is Bernie Mac. I love him. Uncle Bernie. Rest in peace, Uncle Bernie. But now you have to be careful what you say. Cause you never know. I mean, now with social media, everyone is like, oh, this is offensive and this is that. You can't say that. You can say it. But I think like nowadays people are so sensitive, and it's okay if you have feelings, but if you feel, I grew up with on the thing, if it don't apply, let it fly. If they not mentioning you, ain't nothing you can say. You can't get mad at it. But I don't know. Me and my comedy, it would get real. It'd be a mess.
If you ain't cut a certain way, don't come to your show.
Exactly. It'll have to be all black folks and white people that are okay with black folks. Cause I kind of like white people sometimes. Some white people are okay. Not all of them. I done came across a group of people that, why I keep hearing people come in? That's rude. Freedom of speech expression does not mean freedom of accountability. What does that mean?
Say it one more time.
Freedom of speech expression does not mean freedom of accountability. That's freedom of accountability.
I guess with that person, well, I don't know. Why don't they call in and explain?
Yeah, what that mean? TZ Marie, she on Instagram. You can call in at 313-855-5737. Oh, I got a hotline, y'all. Let me pin it. Let me see here. Hold on. 313-855. I didn't know I had a hotline, y'all. Don't call on here talking junk, because I know my siblings is in here, and I will call my mama on y'all hoes, okay? Matter of fact, yeah, y'all call in. I want to hear what y'all got to say. Talk to me. Talk to me nice. There's the number down below. Don't call on no bull. And yeah, is anybody calling? Not yet. Y'all call in and talk to me. We got a little bit of time left. I want to know what this freedom does not mean freedom accountability mean. What does that mean? Talk to me, baby. This is wine, by the way. No heavy liquor right now. For the moment. When I leave here, different story. Was gonna say, what's the last concert you've been to, Drew?
been a while since I've been to a concert. I think the last concert I've been to was Cash Money.
Oh, wait, how long ago was that?
That was like man, two.
99, 2000. I was a kid listening to that stuff. I feel like my mama should really rethink her parenting. The last concert I went to was the Tiana Taylor, which was recently, and then the Millennium Tour. And when I say, when Bow Wow, short ass, got on stage, you would have thought I was Tiffany. Somebody calling in? Call back in. Who just called? Call back in. But yeah, when Bow Wow got on stage, I lost it, y'all. Lost it. But I think we got a caller coming in. So yeah, let's see. Call back in, Tease. Come on, girl. Call back in. She said she about to call back in. Because I want to talk to you. Talk to me, baby. It's a busy little messy, baby. It's the juice box. And I'm drinking juice. What's the topic? I have no idea. There's no outline tonight. Is she calling back? The topic is whatever you want to talk about, ma'am. Call in. I'm answering questions. We talking about it. Okay, who's that? What all that noise? I'm about to cuss them out. Is they in the kitchen? We're gonna be live until 10 p.m. Keep it down in there. Rude. All right, y'all.
You went to the concert. You enjoyed it?
Yes, Tiana Taylor was cool. I liked the vibe. It was really nice. She's a good. She's like, I don't know. I preferred the Millennium Tour more than anything because it just took me back to my childhood. Honestly. We got a caller. Ain't y'all not calling in? Don't be calling this number later because it's not my personal number, y'all. Okay, just let y'all know. Okay, she said she called twice. It's not showing up, sis. 855-5737-313. If you calling from out of state, you gotta dial 1313. 313-855-5737. Call in. Talk to me nice. What is it saying when you call? My hair looks so good. I'm so glad I'm getting my hair braided tomorrow. Oh, what is your thing about girls with long nails?
I love them.
Okay.
I love them. Your nails look nice.
These are short in my book.
Oh, that's long to me.
Oh, no. Longer than this.
Longer than that?
Yes. I like long nails. My fingers are long. Call one more time, sis. I don't know what's going on. This is my first time doing this. So, yeah, you got to work with me here. Let me see who in here. My assistant here. Tanya, call in with a question. I see you in here, homegirl. Ain't nobody calling in. You what? It's not ringing. Sorry. I don't know what's going on, sis. She said I'm calling Sug. I think she said she's trying to say sis. It's not ringing, sis. I'm looking dead at it. Maybe we should disconnect it from the thing. Is that the right number? 313-855-5737. Oh, here we go. Who is it? You're on with Juicy. What's up? Hello? Hello. Hey.
Hey, Tiffany.
Hi, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah, turn it up. Hello?
Yo?
Yeah, can you hear me? I can hear her. Can you hear me, sis?
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, great.
Okay,
Yeah,
who?
I was
This.
kind of watching this, so I guess that just doesn't work. But hey, girl, hey.
Hey. Okay, so, this T Marie LaFleur? I don't know how to pronounce it.
No, this is Tandy B.O.
Oh, girl, bye. Delete. What's up, girl? What's your
Wow.
question?
What's up? So my question is, this may stir up a little mess, but I really just want to know, when is it ever okay to date the homie?
When is it okay to date the homie? Ooh. I mean, which one got the most money? It's like, no. I mean, okay, so let me ask you this. When you say dating the homie, have you already like had sexual encounters with had they already slept with the other homie before they moved to the next?
No, I'm not saying all that. Like, this is really like one of the homies. Like, this is like family. Like, grew up together, probably, slept in the same bed at one point in time, but it's just the homie. Is that ever okay to date the homie?
She messy. I feel like
hang up.
it's never. Don't hang up. Don't hang up. You're okay. I feel like depending on the circumstance, if you grew up with some,
I dated the homie before I had a whole baby, so I mean,
we not.
I don't think it's okay.
Yeah, and you regret that decision. Anyways,
I do.
I'm gonna say, me personally, I'm never dating really too close in the circle as far as family. Like, I'm never dating my sister's best friend, or my brother's best friend, or my cousin's best friend. I'm never that close, because at the end of the day, if ish goes south, especially when you're dealing with me, it's gonna go south. Nobody has I don't have the right to say, well, you can't talk to them because we're not together. We came up together. Like, you can't expect everybody to hate this person because you don't want to fuck with them. Like, nah, it's never. I say date outside the circle. Date the friend of the friend of the friend of the homie. You feel me? Keep it outside the thing. Oh, y'all can't hear me on live? I'm sorry, y'all. The question was, when is it okay to date the homie? It's never okay to date the homie. Don't be a homie hopper. That's not cute or tea. But thank you for calling in, Tanny BL6. We appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye. Anybody else calling? Yeah, somebody said something about it's unavailable. The voicemail says not available. Her question was, when is it okay to date the homie? It's never okay. I feel like dating too close to family, especially if it's a lifelong family friend, you're good. If it doesn't go, never okay. And we couldn't hear the caller. My bad, y'all. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gotta tap in on Facebook then. I'm sorry. Podcasting, tap in. But I feel like if it goes south with your relationship, you can't expect everyone to be like, oh, we not messing with him because you're not messing with him. Da 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 da. And from my personal experience, I done told people like, don't do it. It's a setup. And what they do, don't listen. And what happened? It was a setup. Shit went south. It went south, so south it went past Mexico. But I digress. I'm not gonna say I'm always right, but my track record speaks for itself. Always right. So yeah, if you're gonna date the homie, date the homie that's not always around. So when he do come around, it ain't no, oops, somebody calling.
Hi, Juicy.
Hey, welcome to the Juice Box. Hi.
I got a question.
What's up?
Okay, so it's a situation where I have a friend, and she pretty much like her cousin was somebody that I used to date.
Ooh.
And this person still try to if I basically was I want to start talking to him, he'll be willing to talk to me at the drop of a hat. You know what I'm saying? But he the one who told me, not my friend. So I'm just feeling like how would you feel about that? And this is supposed to be my good girl. my best friend did.
So that was gonna be my first question. Like, how close are y'all? For y'all on Instagram, her situation is, her homegirl hooked up her cousin with a dude she used to talk to. The dude will drop girl for her in a heartbeat, a New York minute to get with her, and it's not just a regular like associate. This her good sis. Now, I don't really have a lot of friends, believe it or not. I know that's hard to believe, but I'm not really a people person. But if my good sis was to hook up one of her people, cousins or whoever, with somebody that she knew I was kicking it with, I'm gonna be mad at her because bitch, you fucking knew. And I would definitely have to check her because it's like, you my friend. Your loyalty is to me. If her cousin went off and did it on her own, then that's different. But if your friend initiated, like, play date, eliminate and matchmaker, and like, oh, this is my cousin, nah, girl. And if it if he would have spent some money on her, she would have had to catch these hands for real. Like, don't play. But I would say, have a conversation with her. Let her know. I always tell people, if the person doesn't know how you feel, you can't get mad at them about the situation. You gotta let her know, like, look, this is where you had me fucked up at, and this is where I'm gonna leave it at. At least have that conversation. If she be like, oh, well, at least you can say you told her, she's aware of how you felt, and you can move on from there. And if she really want to play them games, be like, okay, you don't care? I'm about to go call that nigga, be like, I miss you, I want you back. And then, now what? That's the best get back. Like, oh, you thought you ate that, huh, sis? I don't think so. But yeah, have a conversation with her. Just get an understanding, get a clear, see what it really was. See where she hit her head at and thought that was okay. Because clearly she must have fell and bumped her head for playing matchmaker with your nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right. But all right, sis, thank you for calling in and thank you for tuning in.
No problem.
That was good. Yeah, I would have had to. And I dealt with a situation like that, but not really like that. It was more so somebody close to me started fucking with a dude I used to fuck with. Like they knew we was fucking around. Like everybody knew. And, it is what it is. My mama always told me to share my old toys. But yeah, that's a mess. You should never do that. Her friend was wrong. Her friend and her ass beat. Cause bitch, you fucking knew. But yeah, never okay. And we can hear the caller. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't put it on speaker. I gotta be able to hear. And yeah, apologies. We're gonna take another call, and then we are going to. Anybody calling? Oh, they hung up. Y'all calling up and hanging up. Y'all gotta give it a minute, okay? Next week, I'm really excited. I got a treat for y'all. You are going to love it. Make sure you tap in. If you follow Juicebox Official, you saw the flyer. My girl Terry B will be here. My best friend will also be here. We're gonna talk sex. We're gonna get into the nitty gritty. We're gonna get into the kinks. We're gonna get into all of that. Okay. And if you got some sex questions or anything like that, make sure you send them in, because we're going to ask Terry all this, because she is Miss Teased by Terry. She has a toy company, and it's pretty successful. My girl out here sending dicks all over the world, literally. Like, no, for real. Like, she sent some dicks to Mexico. Got to call her. You're on live with the Juice Box. What's up?
Hey, Juicy. It's PZ May LaFleur. I had a Gucci Man period, and he had a hold on me for a while.
You had a what now?
A Gucci Man period, meaning like I went through a period where I only listened to Gucci.
Ooh, girl.
I was raised in the South.
Girl, you remind me of my ex-boyfriend. He's still a Gucci Man. He wrote that nigga while he was in jail.
Girl, I'm not that dedicated.
Yeah, he was very dedicated. That was his man's. That he didn't know, okay? But it's okay. I went through a T-Pain period, and it was sad. But what's up, sis?
First of all, I want to tell you, I am your fan. I love you. And Little Trent is my cousin in my head.
Girl, little Trent almost got knocked between the washer and dryer today. Trent is getting on my nerve. But hey, cousin.
Girl, he can do no wrong. My brother's on the spectrum as well.
Aww.
So what I was gonna tell you, he's fine. He got all the therapy and the occupational therapy he needed, so he's good. You can't even tell.
That's what's up. I love to hear that.
It really worked. And I know people that were young and were nonverbal, and they ended up being able to speak by the end of their therapy, and you really can't tell that they've got so much therapy and help, their autism really isn't affecting them. So what I wanted to tell you was this: freedom of expression or freedom of speech does not mean freedom of accountability, meaning that you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. You can say anything, but you are not free from the results and the consequences of what you say.
Oh. So with the actions, you gonna get the reactions. You can't be like, oh, whatever. Which I get. I understand that. I feel you on that one. You said it so like real proper and professional. See, I would have never said it like that. Listen, you from the South, I'm from the D.
I'm a professional hood rat.
Period, sis. I love me a hood rat.
Like I told you, when you, I think I put a message on your picture when you were out drunk and the guy, you was dancing on the dude and he was over the age of 18. Just be legal.
Why is you bringing that up? Why is you bringing this up right now?
So
you know what?
Listen, if you down for a host, I'm ready. I've been trying to get on the podcast. I got you.
Okay, well, listen, slide in my DMs. We gonna link and we gonna talk, sis, because you be paying attention, and I need you never to mention that night in the club ever again. That never happened. That wasn't even me. I don't know who that girl was. Okay, that was not me. She was some drunk girl. No, that was a drunk girl that has no self-control and no respect for herself. You know, I'm standing on that. That wasn't me. But thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
you hung up on her and she was talking to me.
She could call back.
Call back, sis, because Dro about to get beat up. I love her, but I want to explain what she was talking about. So, call back, sis. So, basically, I went out one night with my best friend, and it's probably going to be the same shit as tonight. And we went into Annex, and shout out to my best friend, white boy. We go in there, and he was like, we're going to go in this section. It's some dudes in there. They standing on the booth, so I stand on the booth. You know, they standing on the booth, standing on the booth. And it's this dude there. I don't even remember how to do a look. I promise you, I was so drunk off Casamigos and Neho and God knows what else. Listen, and I was like, if I throw this ass, you going to catch it? He said, hell yeah. So I started dancing on him. Sad part is his girl was sitting down right there with her homegirl, and I hit her with my purse like twice and didn't even know it. Then next thing you know, my best friend like, get down. What? Then white boy was like, he only 19. I'm like, how old is you? He's like, I'm 23. And I'm like, either way, you too young for me. I'm 32. So I got pulled down. I got in trouble by my best friends, but it was a sick night. I had fun. I woke up the next morning and I remembered stuff that I had said to people that I ran into, and I was like, yeah, I don't need to be drunk. But I'm getting drunk tonight, though. Period. It was fun. Call back again, sis. Please call back, because I want to hear what you had to say. That was crazy. That was nuts. I can't believe she mentioned that. That was sick.
She's a true supporter.
She is. I be having.
Shout out to North Carolina.
Yeah, shout out to North Carolina. And shout out to all the Gucci fans, even though, you know, I mean, I fuck with Gucci, but I'm a Jeezy fan to the end. Yeah. Speaking of Jeezy, that's the concert I'm going to Monday. I need somebody with some pull to get me to, you know, just sit down and talk to Jeezy. I just want to have a conversation with him. You going to make it happen, Dro?
You'll get that. I ain't got the pull.
Oh, wow. I was about to say, Dro, you going to let me go to Jeezy?
I ain't got the pull.
I'm definitely a Gucci fan, period. Gucci's a good fan. Like I said, my ex was a true blue Gucci Mane fan. And he had me listening to Chief Keef, Macaroni Time. That's the one song I remember from Chief Keef.
You like that?
I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I don't. I just remember he used to play it all the time. This wine is pretty strong. I ain't even gonna cap. Did my best friend text me? No, she didn't. But yeah, Dre Daddy. Hi, Dre. But yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. What else? What other question I had? But no, like every time I go out, it's always like we go from, okay, we gonna have 2 drinks. Like we pregame on the way there.
Y'all don't drink before?
We do. We stop and get a bottle. But the thing is, I have to smoke in between drinking. If I don't smoke between drinking, I am no good to nobody at all. And you say what? For real, especially tequila. Child. No, he from Detroit, y'all. He from Detroit. But what was it? The other night we went to Minnie's. We did not have a plan. There was no plan. No, actually we did. We were supposed to go to the well, but our people wasn't there, so we went to Minnie's. And she know one of the bartenders there, so she like, oh, we about to go upstairs, and I'm like, we about to go upstairs get drunk. I'm like, I don't want to get drunk. We was drinking Casamigos on the way there, and me or her usually always have weed. I didn't have nothing, neither did she. Man, when I said we kept drinking and these dudes kept buying bottles, I'm like, who are these people? She's like, they are friends. I'm like, you're my friend. I don't know these people. Then we ended up leaving there. I had on this really cute white bodysuit, and I threw up in her car in the bag, and it got on my shirt. So listen, I had a puffer on as a jacket. So I had to take my bodysuit off and zip the puffer off and wear it as a shirt to go in these people's house. Then me and her had to pee. So it's all 4 doors open. We between the doors using the bathroom. It was a mess, child.
Shout out to that wonderful night.
If that's what you want to call it, and me waking up feeling like I got hit by 6 semi trucks and thrown into the Detroit River, sure. But I didn't die though, so I mean, child, I need to stop. I'm not a kid no more. I keep telling myself, you're an adult, you're a mother. You can't get drunk like that. This is not, the shadow bar. This is not 24 karat. Act like you got some sense, Tiffany. And then what do? Throw that shit to the side and go get drunk. Just like tonight, what am I doing? Going to get drunk. I got no comfortable shoes tonight though, so I should be okay. Wait, is my brother-in-law here? Because I got to pull up on him and get my medication. No, he not in here. I need to go holler at my brother-in-law. Be like, hey, bro, listen. I need that. Il Nana. No, wait. Il Nana is pussy, right?
I love Il Nana.
I was trying to say weed, not Il Nana.
What you was talking about, Zaza?
Nah, I don't really like calling it Zaza because that just sounds real.
I hate it.
Sounds, what's the word? Hipster-ish. I like weed. Give me the good weed.
Give me that strong.
Ooh, give me that loud. Oh my God. If anybody wants to sponsor me tonight, my Cash App is Dash Juicy. If you want to sponsor my marijuana tonight, I would greatly appreciate it. But we're gonna probably end a little early. We got like 6 minutes ahead. But next week I'm really looking forward to the show. Like I said, my best friend is gonna be here, and Terry from Teased by Terry, that's my girl. We're gonna be having sex talk. Dro's gonna be here. We're gonna be, getting down to the nitty gritty. It's gonna be a good ass show. I got some games we gonna play. Dro's gonna play with us. He doesn't have a choice.
For sure.
I don't know if Mr. Mike is gonna be involved. Maybe we want to invite him. Maybe not. He's not invited. But it's gonna be fun. I really want to try to tap in next week. Terry's gonna bring some of her products, so that should be interesting. We're going to get into some tea, maybe a little gossip, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you guys for tapping in. I really appreciate it. I know there was no outline today. We was, going off the dome. We was freestyling. Well, I wasn't freestyling. I had an outline, but we did. It ended. Y'all need to send me more tea, not like this though, because the baby daddy and the lady with the fiance and all the stuff like that. Bye, Tanyelle. Fuck you, bitch. So yeah, make sure y'all tap in next week, same time, same place. It's your girl Juicy, and I'm out this bitch. Period.